Thank you very much, Red. Yes, I get to be here with the wonderful Synderen as we do LGD versus Virtus.pro.
I'm really curious to see what they do in Game 2 if Xiao8 is off lane again, because then it could just be a flat
top lane. This could be the first blood right now. MMY is moving in quick. He can go start with the stun, follow up into the Hex with a Rocket Mirage. Phobos not tanky enough to survive this, not win the shards, or maybe he will. Back behind the tower, TP support's coming in on 11 life. Yaz too low, FNG with a stun! Virtus.pro!
It helps Storm a lot in ganks, and the Lina as well as Rubik of course benefit as well, but it's more about the
Yao, you do not want to be here.
Yeah.
God, he's right next to him. He doesn't know if he pops one red, but now he will know. Yao in close with a fidget to help him out. God, putting the extra damage to work. One last attack, and it will be a kill. Going the way of the VP mid, while maybe a long way up. The Light Strike Array going to connect on the SF. God, not enough mana. He's got enough for one more jump in. It's going to be close up with the dust. He can't hide, but then again, he can bottle up the extra fissure as well. Maybe surviving into the tower, and now TP's into the mid, and now LGD, they're
You already saw there, by the way, how much the Drow Ranger aura came into play. I think G got the kill with one less attack, and it may not sound like the biggest of deals, but it is. It changes everything that you have that you get the kill 1 second faster. As okay, this might be a little greedy here.
Yeah, God with the jump, he wanted to get the rune. He's gonna die for the cause.
Farming up as effectively as possible. He joins the gank because they think they'll need him, and that he's gonna obviously help out with his DD. It's a DD rune wasted.
He's dead, completely dead. There's no way out of this one. Not when there's 4 heroes coming down, and again the Shadow Fiend will be taking this last hit. And Drow Ranger was just not ready. There was an Observer and Sentry in the lane trying to see deep, but LGD coming under the cover of smoke.
They're going to get a tower too. I don't think there's anything.
On top lane, Sylar going after Phobos, the call down, not enough to kill him off. FNG stuns and Feybolt's going to remove the damage of Sylar. They can't get a revenge until Storm Spirit. God! A long jump into the tower. Sylar's going to stick charge, but God's got more mana, but no! 12 life! He has to go again! But God will find the kill. They got the bottom one, but they'll refuse to give him the top. Phobos moving in. He's got a fidget block potential on Sylar right now, and he'll need it. The double stun, FNG to follow up, and Yao dead very quickly. God expending a large chunk of mana to get in that close.
Maybe has TP'd up here though. He has haste. Snowball call down. It's something we haven't talked about too much because we've been focusing a lot on the aggressive aspect of things, but initiating into LGD is actually very difficult. There are a lot of things that need to happen for you to be successful in that fight. They will lose this tower. Oh, that's a really... Oh, wow.
That was a small gap to walk around the tree line. Gonna gust back Yao, but Illidan fingered down and destroyed by the call down of the gyro. Plus the tier 1 tower. It was...
at least in this tournament, I feel like their supports and their offlanes have been getting a lot of levels. DK Phobos is also only level 5, so...
DK Phobos is dead. Hook shot in from Xiao8, locking him in. Lil needs to force it back, but he gets burnt by the cops. Coming into a little bit too close, but now they go on maybe gusting him back out again. Trying to buy a little bit of space. This Earthshaker is going to take a very long time. He's actually just trying to get a soul ring at the moment. Even a denial from FNG on that tier 2 tower. Wait, are they snowballing him? They go to Illidan on top lane. Yao gets the Walrus punch off the gust. Gonna push back Sylar with a TP out, but Xiao8 hook shots in. The Drow is dead for 44 seconds.
Bottle as well. He is very, very rich. This is one of the richest Shadow Fiends I think we've seen
Illidan
in the tournament.
Dead.
17.
Hook shot down again from Xiao8. Illidan can't find the angle for the gust. Xiao8's positioning was perfect at that point. He knew he was making the Drow Ranger have to turn. Hence, she couldn't get the gust line right.
And even if she does, Xiao8 has a Force Staff. He's actually itemized differently. What we usually see from Clockwork's first in this tournament is the Blade Mail. I like the Force Staff first build a lot. It allows you to set up and get out and re-engage at any point you like, and it's a counter to the enemy Force Staffs. If they push someone out of cogs, you can actually run them down. And here we go, 18-minute high ground. There's no buyback on Illidan.
No, there's not.
Maybe
they have
just
to
going in.
They got to defend it with stuns and whatever. They got maybe so low. FNG Laguna play. They're going to pop the Aegis to the Immortal. It buys time more than anything else. And FNG, no new Light Strike Array. But actually, no, he will. Maybe force-staffed away by Xiao8. But the tower gets denied. I still can't believe that tier 1 tower remains in middle lane. Hold down. FNG's in trouble. On the run out of here. He needs more life. The Rocket's going to kill him. They need someone to get rid of this for him. And Lil, the Storm God was jumping for it desperately.
Definitely better than not going for it.
Illidan's trying to keep the rest of LGD away. The shards, it doesn't lock in Illidan, but Xiaowei will. The snowball's coming as well. The Gus can't push him back to Fissure. Will push Xiao out of the cogs, but it will not stop him from killing the Dro Ranger. A Storm that doesn't have Lincolns or BKB, so it's a guaranteed control every time from MMY over on God. And FNG, well, there's your jump. They find Lil, they bring him down. Stormspear jumping in. MMY already down for the count. Maybe it's BKB. Yeah, there was a 10-second charge coming out. And now they just back out. They trigger the drums. With both BKBs now on cooldown and Dro back to the world of living.
On just setting up for that
the
one
Scribbles,
tower.
Illidan, you don't want to be here. That dire observer ward, watch him go up. Xiaowei, hook shots in, and now real trouble for Illidan. He can't break free. The Gus will push Xiaowei out, but then the SF locks in. God looking for a revenge kill over on Yao, able to claim him with Lil finishing the job with a Fade Bolt. They move over to Maybe, just throwing him back with a telekinesis. FNG, time to get out. There is time. God still got mana as well to jump back into base, but Lil needs to force stuff away from Phobos. Way too much damage coming out from that SF for a Rubik to stand there.
And I think this is when LGD just go and get, at the very least, the tower. They have their BKB ready on Shadow King and Gyro again. Decent fissure from Phobos.
Storm Spirit so close to this Orchid of his. Having that, they might be able to find some openings right now. FNG, it's a trade-off, but actually the force up out gets him out of the cold on a God! Maybe! Down at 25 life. Remember, he's still got the Aegis to the Immortal. Flying in on God. So they got a way to get this instant kill. Fissure out, MMY's gonna jump God. Where's this dance gonna come? The call down. 3 heroes of Virtus.pro caught this one. The force up down by Phobos, getting himself away from Xiaowei, but Xiaowei keeping on the back of him. The battery assault will finish the job on Illidan. Style's gonna finish this job. Xiaowei's actually managed to pick up a double kill. Illidan actually away to safety for now. TPing out, FNG will not be so lucky, and actually Illidan won't either.
This time.
Well, they lose the Aegis to the Immortal LGD, so if they're gonna do this, it comes with an element of risk. Phobos still has that Echo Slam. He's looking at a nice creep wave, even though he's going to fissure it for now. And well, I guess your promises aren't true, Cinderin. A tier 3 tower will drop.
There goes the Aegis. I think you already said that.
Yep.
He lost it twice.
Snap. Man, these racks is getting worked on at the moment. The Sigil will drop. Shards out. Illidan and Lil getting caught, but then maybe they do have Laguna Blade. They're going to pop the SF, force off him up, and they've got extra health. Both Meg and there's your Echo, so more control required. It's just not there. LGD too strong. The cogs keeping the rest of Virtus.pro away from LGD. But maybe Glimmercape plus the mech and BKB survivability was essential.
It's so crucial Yao gets that off. If he didn't glimmer him right when he did, maybe would have definitely died there. And that fight could have maybe been 2 or 3 kills for VP. The moment Shadow Fiend is down and doesn't get Requiem off, they have so much damage between the Drow and the Storm. But Requiem removes a lot of it.
And now they go in for that range rax take it. God jumping up forward, but Xiaowei going in deeper. He forced up into that one. They find the Illidan, and they'll go over to God as well as FNG, retreating back behind the tier 4 towers. Only the Storm has the ability to escape at the moment, and they're TPing a long way forward, actually trying to get outside the base. Xiaowei so low, Laguna Blade, it's 5 seconds off cooldown. It's enough to kill Xiaowei, but he's got to live for 5 seconds. Maybe not even possible. Storm Spirit, a long way out. They lose the Lina. And the Storm TP ball attempt to get a kill was not enough damage to pick.
In recent times, he's become a lot more stable, but he's been renowned for playing like super aggressively.
Ooh,
and taking
Xiaowei
chances.
just didn't have the length on it, but Illidan, they're trying to force off him into the base, not possible. Maybe we'll trigger the BKB and the force staffs, and the walk back was just enough for Illidan.
Oh, Fissure?
Yeah, they get one on Yao. It's going to allow Lil to steal shots. Not a bad ability. Going to turn around Xiaowei. Back in again. FNG with a stunning Laguna Blade over on Xiaowei. They're looking for the kill, but then again, the Glimmercape doing the work. God, he just wants to find the kill. Able to do so. The gem's on the deck, but so are 3 of the VP players. Trying to run himself away, but God, there's just no mana. The Bloodstone denied, but can they keep him stunned up long enough? And no! Against Virtus.pro. And keep their hopes alive here in the International. This is lower bracket. This is elimination. The loser of this series goes out, so it's all or nothing. But they leave maybe on the front lines. LGD, they know the burst is there. And then MMY, the Orchid from God. He wants to finish the job. MMY, Glimmercape's up though. God can't see him. He can't kill him. FNG's down. Phobos as well. The gentleman maybe winding up the ulti. Illidan destroyed. Sylar will actually take the ultra kill. They'll take the bottom rank and they'll take the GG. LGD, a terrific performance. It looked a little bit weird with the snowball on the top lane, but after that, it was all Gucci for LGD.
Yeah. I even think VP had a good start to that game. That's the scariest part. Like, their first 5 minutes were actually good. They got the counter kill top, so Lino was off to a good start. Shaker survived. They found a couple of, or they found another kill. Drow had good farm. Storm had a good mid lane.